to? I'm El Capo, nigga. And you ain't even know. That's Rocco, nigga. I'm still folding small faces like a taco, nigga. Who you talking to? I'm El Capo, nigga. I'm El Capo, nigga. I'm El Capo, nigga. Still folding small faces, that's a taco, nigga. Who you talking to? I'm El Capo, nigga. Fuck is wrong with you? Hey man, y'all thought it wasn't and it was. It's Chris Steve the General. We getting straight to the bread like a dinner roll, and I'd like to thank y'all for joining Something to Smoke To. This is my new urban show that talks about love, life, God, the hood, music, politics. We try to talk about a little bit of everything, but we're not doing anything politically correct though, okay? We're coming from not only a urban, but a human outlook on life, and this is Something to Smoke To. Fuck is wrong with you? You thought it wasn't and it was? It was. Give me just a second. There we go. Now I can breathe, huh? Now I can breathe. Just a second here, get some. Boy! Alrighty. Fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, man, but we're gonna go ahead and get into it, man. Today we got Gillie and Wallo. These niggas is some nuts, as you know. They talking about body count, men and women body count. Man, you know how the body count go. Girls is gonna lie to make it less. Niggas is gonna lie to make it more. Nigga tell you how much body count he got. You gotta divide that shit by 5. Alright? You ain't slept with 125, 25 maybe. Okay? And the same thing with a woman. Oh, really? It's only 3 or 4 guys. Times that by 5. Stop it. Fuck is wrong with you? You thought it wasn't and it was? Hey man, it's Chris Steve the General. We getting straight to the bread like a dinner roll. I'd like to thank y'all for joining Something to Smoke To. Fuck is wrong with you? You thought it wasn't and it was? We gonna get right into it, man. Let's see what these nuts is talking about, man.
Question, what you think? So if a woman it was a whore, a little smutty buddy, you know, and when they become famous or they get on, do they whoreness just get erased?
No, you can always recreate yourself.
Huh?
No, I don't feel like it gets erased, but they may have grown as a person and
they went through the experimental phase, and you can always recreate yourself out here.
So you think a whore could erase a whole facts?
I didn't say it erases anything that they've done.
He
It's
said-
still a part. It's
He said erase the whole facts. Like it's Carfax. He said, I want the Carfax on the bitch. He said, so you think her being a celebrity just erased the whole facts? Fuck is wrong with you? Hey, ain't nothing to erase. Hey, once that donut get glazed, hey, that's a glazed donut. That's no longer a plain Danish. You hear me? Fuck is wrong with you? Hey, I'm gonna just keep it real quick though before I let it go. Like if you was a hoe, I don't think that means that you have to remain a hoe your whole life. I don't believe that. I don't think once a hoe, always a hoe. But I do believe that you are kind of damaged goods. And I mean that like physically, spiritually, and mentally. Does it mean you can't love and nobody can love you and that you can't end up being the woman? I'm not saying that, but when you have that many sexual partners at such a young age, that does something to your body physically. You being ran in a lot, that does something to your partner down there. And then not only that, it does something to your mind. The way that you see or even look at sex or look at men or look at relationship, like it does something to have that many sexual partners so early in your life. Do I think that you can recover from that? Yeah, but you have to be serious about like recover. You can't be on like that's when you gotta put God in your life for real. Like, you get what I'm saying? But I think that you are tainted and you are damaged goods. You know what I'm saying? Like you can still be a Corvette. I'm not saying you're not a Corvette or nothing like that, but you got bought off a used lot. Fuck is wrong with you? You refurbished, if you will. Fuck is wrong with you? You thought you wasn't and you was? Hey man, y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Not only that, Tell a friend too. You know what I'm saying? Chris Steve the General. Hey man, we getting straight to the bread like a dinner roll, and this is something to smoke to. Let's get back into it. I'm gonna run that from the top. I like this. I like this subject that they on right here.
Question: what you think? So if a woman it was a whore, a little smutty buddy, you know, and when they become famous or they get on, do they whoreness just get erased?
No, you can always recreate yourself.
No,
Huh?
I don't feel like it gets
Like-
erased, but they may have grown as a person and
They went through the experimental phase, and you can always recreate yourself out here.
So you think a whore could erase our whole facts?
I didn't say it erases anything that
You-
they've done.
that's
It's
their
still a part.
experience.
It's part of who they are.
It's a
in
part of their
past, but
experience.
They
That's how
may
they
be
grow.
a new
They grew from
person.
that.
See, I don't agree with y'all. I think if you was a whore,
You said somebody can't grow?
once a whore, always a whore. I feel like a young whore does nothing but turn into an old whore that's waiting to come out of retirement.
All right,
All it takes is the right nigga and enough liquor.
Only
And Gilly got a point, because if they're not serious about not living that life no more, all it takes is the right nigga with the right amount of money, or the right, and they'll. That's a fact. So he has some validity to what he's saying.
thing I'm saying is I used to be a criminal. I'm still a criminal?
All it takes for you to get with the right niggas,
That's real.
you be.
Hey, that's real. If Wallow not serious about not going to jail again and changing his life, all he got to do is get around some millionaire niggas that just be like, nigga, it just take one lick. It's just this one lick right here, my nigga. This will be the last lick you ever have to hit again. This for 20 mil. Gilly might got a point.
Right up in the fucking bank. Freeze!
Nobody say nothing to people. They go to college, women go to college. Just because they business out there, they go to college, they do them. Everybody do them in college. That's experiment phase. But if you was around the way and everybody see your actions.
So you say all women that go to college
No,
do
I'm not
this.
saying everybody go to college. But when you go to college, you find that away from your parents, you go out there, they be experimenting all types
Let me
of
tell you
stuff.
something, Lo. Because you've been locked up for a long time,
Hey,
baby.
what is
No,
it?
let me tell you something, Lo. Let me tell you
I'm not
something.
saying
Let me
that.
tell you something, Lo.
It's experience.
Let me tell you something, Lo. Being a smut is a mentality, Lo.
That's a fact.
It has nothing to do with what you go through, where you been. Being a smut is a mentality.
That's a fact. That's why I said when that many niggas running a woman, not only do it do something to her body physically, it does something to her mind. It does something to her mind too. So I agree with him again. It's a mentality. Let's go, Uncle Gilly.
I understand. All that's
These bitches out here take dicks to the face like a hot dog eating contest. You hear me?
Listen, you got a black robe on. You want to judge. Everybody got it yesterday, cuz.
I ain't got no black robe on.
Hey,
I ain't judging these bitches. I just let a smut be a smut.
Everybody got it yesterday. What age you think the average girl start having sex?
14.
No, I'm gonna say 15.
15.
So say if she had sex when she 15, right? You got 3 numbers, and you go over that. If she start having sex when she like 15, you got to think about this. And I'm hoping that she's not, but the reality is sometimes that's what happened in the environment. If she's 15, and from 15 to 30, right, which is 15 years, if she had 2 partners a year in 15 years,
That's 30 dicks.
that's come on, man. I'm just saying.
I'm just doing the math. That's 30 dicks.
That's 30. Now if she had 3.
That's 45 dicks.
Now,
So that means in 15 years, nobody locked her down for 6, 7, 2, 4, 5. She just out here getting bounced around
I'm
like a
just saying,
falling basketball in the playoffs.
The reality
Niggas
is,
slam dancing
the
on.
reality is,
Niggas just
15
putting welcome to the jungle.
15 to 30.
Listen, beating their fucking buns up.
15 and 30. From
Uh-huh.
15 to 30, it's 3 different numbers. There's more numbers than that, but you got 15. It could be 30, or it could be 45.
Or it could be 60.
But at the
Some
same-
of these
at the same
bitches got
time-
180.
But at the same time,
Okay, so let me ask you a question. You meet a woman, right? She did the same thing you just talked about. She went through all that, right?
But went through what?
Wait, hold
Went
on.
through
She's
what?
30. She had 3 niggas a year. That's 45 dicks. Now we're going to go to condemnation. We're going to go buy 45 condoms. We're going to lay 45 dildos. We're going to lay all them dicks out so you can see them. All different shapes, sizes, big ones, short ones, long ones,
Whoa.
fat ones,
Whoa.
skinny
What
ones.
the fuck is Gilly on? If he don't knock it off and get to the point, fuck is wrong with him? He thought it wasn't and it was. Hey man, y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Not only that, man, tell a friend too. Fuck is wrong with you? You thought it wasn't and it was? Chris Steve the General. Hey, we getting straight to the bread like a dinner roll, and this is something to smoke to. Let's finish strong.
Listen,
not on duty.
Listen.
That's not on duty, man.
Listen. So do you think when you look at all them 45 dicks laying on the table, you think you're going to feel the same way?
But let me ask you a question.
Oh, I'm just the 46 dick. Let me throw my dick up on the table
let
too.
me say this, let me say
I'm
this.
going to wife you.
Let me say
I'm going to
this.
be the 46th
Let me say
dick
this.
you ever had in
Let
your
me say
life.
this. Let me say this, though. Let
But
me
I'm
say
going to
this.
spend the rest
Let
of
me
my
say
life
this.
with you.
Let me say this, Honorable GDK, Honorable Gilly.
Lie. Let me tell you how
No,
this
but how you
works.
just counting?
It ain't counting. I just know the difference between men and women. Let me tell you. I asked two, how many guys you slept with? She said I was the third, right? Okay, cool. Let's times that by times two. So it means either 6 or it's like 9,
No,
right?
the hell is
Okay,
not.
so when I ask you, Wallow, how many girls you slept with, you'll be like, what? 250, cuz.
I
So
never
I'm like,
seen that. I ain't seen
okay,
it.
then we got to divide that by 10. You only really slept with 25 in your whole life. see, the thing about the difference between men and women is women gonna lie about how they is because they don't want to look like a whore. Men is gonna lie about how many women they had because they want to look like a player. So she's gonna tell me a low number,
No.
and you're gonna tell a
No.
high number. But in actuality, she's lying and you lying. I know 2 had about 6 niggas in her life,
No,
5 and a
I did
half
not.
You
niggas.
can't listen, but listen, that's the old twist. Stop the count, but a player ain't got nothing to listen.
Stop putting your numbers up there.
A player ain't got nothing to listen. A player.
Hey, that shit was hilarious, man. Hey, that was some real shit though. Like, niggas be trying to cap on their numbers to go up, and females be trying to cap on their numbers to go down. That's just real shit, man. But anyway, man, what y'all think about that? Y'all can leave a comment, man. Like and subscribe. Not only that, tell a friend too. Fuck wrong with you? You thought it wasn't, and it was. Chris Steve the General. We getting straight to the bread like a dinner roll. This was something to smoke to. I'm gonna catch y'all next time.